Star Wars fans!
Hello.
All right, Eric and I are here today to talk to you about some Star Wars toys that we're super excited about from the Book of Boba Fett. So we can jump in with the vintage collection item, and that is the Tusken Warrior. When we saw the show, we loved the way this character made an impact. She was the one that really trained Boba Fett in the ways of gaffy stick fighting. She had those training scenes and those sort of back and forth sparring with him. It was awesome to see him being welcomed into the Tusken culture.
Yeah, and like you said, I mean, she was definitely one of my favorite characters in the show. It was just really cool to be able to see into the life of the Tuskens. We haven't really been able to see that before with... we actually now have like named characters. We get to see behind the scenes in their culture. They aren't just like this race that we don't know anything about.
Yeah, they're not just a background alien anymore.
Exactly.
They're actually a tribe. You understand where they're coming from, and the way that they brought him in was amazing.
It was.
So for this figure, we really enjoyed digging into the details of these new Tusken costumes, and one of the things that we really enjoyed was creating the sculpt and the deco detail of the beads that kind of hang from her belt there on this beaded sash.
The detail that you have on this figure is amazing. Like, it looks awesome, especially like in this scale. Like, yeah, those beads, they really stand out. They look amazing, and yeah, I'm just always impressed with the amount of detail that you're able to get into these figures.
Micro. Yeah, and then as well, she's got all of these sort of ribbons of straps that hang from the headdress, and each one of those is a really flexible plastic. It's going to let you turn her head and articulate her really nicely.
Yeah, the being able to do that, like we've definitely had like problems with that being able to pose with that, especially with those things that run all the way down their shoulders. But you did a phenomenal job in that, and it looks really dynamic too. They almost look like they're flowing in the wind,
carrying away from the head. Yeah, I think it's all about not locking up that articulation point. One of the other things I really enjoyed about this figure was, of course, getting a new card back image. So for the card back for this one, it's all about that sun-bleached desert of Tatooine. The character is portrayed right in front of that like desert horizon that goes just under the name pill. And you know, it's desolate out there, but of course she's still got her tribe in the background. They've got her back. Yeah,
and it just really captures her character, like that confident stance that she has there. It just exudes confidence, and I really love that on this. It looks really, really cool.
It's very, don't step on my Tusken turf.
Exactly. Cool. So, jumping into the Black Series, so this is the Tusken Chieftain. We are really excited to be able to bring this character to life in the Black Series. A really good pairing to a lot of our other Tusken Raiders that we have in the line. This character will sit very, like, he'll look very distinct against those other Tuskens. He has these soft goods, which look very different than the other ones. He has the multi-banded colors, and it'll really help him stand out. It comes with a gaffy stick. And for the necklace, that's actually multiple parts. He has the breather up top, which is a separate part and posable separate from the necklace underneath. And he has that really cool tribal teeth necklace that's underneath, and it just looks awesome. We're really, really happy with all the layers on this figure. He looks really complex, and he has just a lot of different posability options, especially with all the soft goods and those extra accessory pieces.
For sure. When I saw this character design come through, I loved the necklace piece because it's so clearly a scavenged part. He's found his tooth in that metal scrap, and he's brought it together into this scavenged statement.
And it feels very Star Wars, like just kind of doing what you need to get by and to survive in these like harsh environments, especially on Tatooine. So
Eric and I were also just cracking up that this sort of looks like Bring Your Daughter to Work Day.
It does, yeah. They have a cute little relationship going on there. So both of these are available for pre-order on March 15th at 1 p.m. at most major retailers and HasbroPulse.com. So we cannot wait for you guys to get these in your collection.
For sure. Build your Tusken tribe.
Exactly.